Hey, this is Cragen from Heathen, and you're watching CMS TV.
myhappydesires.com. Visit us at myhappydesires.com and add some toys to your toy box. Let your imagination be the guide to your stress relief. myhappydesires.com has everything for the perfect play night. Alone or not, you choose. Fuel your desires without breaking the bank. myhappydesires.com.
It is your classic metal show right here on the classicmetalshow.com. Kicking off the show tonight, we heard something brand new from the Ron Keel record release, or record label rather, with a new band that he's promoting called Crashing Wayward. And we just heard Great White featuring a good friend, Jack Russell, with Fast Road. And this guy's been on a fast road ever since he was a teenager. My good friend and partner, Chris Akin. What's going on there, Chris?
What is up, sir? How we doing?
We're back again.
Yeah,
ready to rock. I understand that you're still a little under the weather.
I'm better than I've been the last few days. I've been on my back the last couple of days with fucking dehydration, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm drinking water, drinking plenty of fluids, getting myself functional, I guess.
Well, it would have been better if you said I've been on my back the last few days with a whore bouncing on top of me.
That would have been nice, but no. No, the only squirting that I was seeing was coming out of a water bottle.
How great would that be to have just to have whore at your beck and call?
It'd be great. Oh my God.
Just like hey whore, get in here.
Yeah.
And that's like, all right, beat it.
That's right here. Come here. Do your work.
Yeah. Come here. Just do as I ask.
Earn your keep, pig.
Exactly. Now go away. I'll call you when I need you again.
That's right. And don't say anything on your way out the room.
Right.
Just move quietly out.
Just pick your money up off the dresser and hit it.
That's right. No, leave the money. You didn't earn it yet.
Well, a girl's got to eat.
Well, no, not necessarily.
How we got off on that foot, I have no idea. But anyway, maybe it's because I was watching some Kumia and Gavin today, and Kumia was telling a story about how he went to a strip club that he used to frequent years ago on his way home from Thanksgiving dinner at his aunt's house.
Okay, I didn't see this.
And some girl that who had been working there 10 years ago,
right,
still working there.
Oh geez.
And he said she might have been 19 at the time.
Okay,
so she's probably like 29 now.
Sure.
And he said that he went in there and he said the place just wasn't the same place that he remembered. You know, the clientele was different and the whole talent was not quite up to snuff as what it used to be.
Right.
And he said then this Brazilian girl, he's a good looking girl, come out, and she came out to do her little act. And so he said she was worthy of the Kumia dollars. so he pulled out his wad and started tipping her pretty good. And after she off the stage, she came around and came right to him, for more
money,
for more personal attention and more money.
That's right.
And so he said she's sitting on his lap and doing her thing, and he said they got to talking like where she's from, and she says, yeah, I'm from Long Island and I used to work at this place. And, I used to listen to Howard on my way home, on my way to work. And then on my way home, I'd listen to O&A all the time. He goes, oh, really? O&A, huh? And she goes, yeah, Anthony came in here one time, like, 8 or 10 years ago. And she says, I was on his lap and stuff. And I was kind of writhing around and I felt something kind of hard. And he said it was his gun. He was carrying a gun. And he's going, he goes, well, I don't have it on me tonight. And she kind of like looks back and she goes, oh, get the fuck out of here. And he said it was like rekindling old times with a wayward slut.
Right, with an old whore.
Exactly.
I wonder if that's an indictment on him though, looking all old.
I don't know.
Because if she didn't recognize him at all.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think he's changed that much, has he?
Well, he used to have a mustache.
Yeah, now he's got the big fake teeth.
Yeah, he had the darker hair, a little bit longer hair, maybe the mustache, the handlebar mustache thing going on, or the goatee thing going on.
Yeah.
And maybe a little more slimmer.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so 10 years. The guy is what, 61 or something like that.
He's in his 60s, yeah.
Yeah. So, he was probably in his late 40s, early 50s at the time.
Yeah, true.
So things happen. As Mick Jagger so eloquently sang so many years ago, what a drag it is getting old.
Amen to that. Holy shit.
But I'm feeling good. I was telling you just briefly on the phone earlier today. We just chatted for a couple of minutes, and I was kind of feeling bad after last weekend. I told you that I'm not I'm not a big drinker, but between Friday going out to see Wasp, having wine at dinner, then having some Jack and Cokes at the show, and then I had a couple during our show Saturday. Right. And then I went out to one of my local joints here on Sunday, and I had a couple of Bloody Marys. And by Monday, I was just in a lot of pain. I was just, I just felt off. My body just achy, and I couldn't tell. I didn't think I had like the flu or anything, but I just felt achy. And I thought, you know what, I need to just kind of detox.
Right.
So I decided to break out my Brickhouse wild berries,
which I bought some today, actually.
Did you use the promo code? I used the
30% promo code. I did.
Good for you. So I decided I was going to try an experiment. And on Monday night, when I got home from work, I didn't even eat dinner, nothing. I just had some of this wild berries and went to sleep. And then the next day I woke up, I felt just as good as could be. I just was so I thought, you know what, I'm going to just do this for the rest of the week.
Wow.
And that's what I did. I didn't eat a meal all week long, and I just did the wild berries in the morning and my normal vitamins and fish oil and all the stuff that I normally take, and just water all day. And I did that Tuesday through yesterday.
Okay.
And then I attended a little Christmas party gathering thing, and I ate a meal yesterday, the first time since Sunday.
Okay. Wow.
So I feel a lot better now, So when you're just kind of leaned out and you don't have a lot of, what do you want to call, carbs and stuff built into the system, and you consume alcohol, well, at least for me anyway, it doesn't take very much, and you're just kind of feeling like, not good.
I hear you.
Not good, but 3 days in a row for me is just odd.
Yeah.
For going to the show and then doing this show and going out on Sunday, and 3 days of drinking alcohol, not good for me.
Yeah. Well, you're older, man, and you never really did it. You never really did it even in the day.
No, never. So. I didn't even have my first drink till I was 26. So I didn't.
Me either.
I didn't drink when I was a teenager or into my mid 20s. I never drank anything. Never.
Jesus.
And and even after I drank for the first time, I never got drunk or staggering drunk or anything, and never did. But boy, now that now that my diet has changed and I don't eat a lot, and I just drink a lot of water, just a little bit of alcohol. That's
Yeah.
that's like a little bit of blood in the water. It makes a pretty big a pretty big stain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it. I don't have the alcohol thing. I don't know what it's been on this side. I just have been sluggish. And, I don't know. I mean, I've been this way for like a week and a half, where I just fucking tired, like almost narcoleptic tired, like falling asleep type tired for no reason, to where I went last week and I got a COVID test. Because, I do not want to get COVID again.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Not the way it affected you.
No. So I got a COVID test last week, tested, it was negative, but I still felt like shit. I've been taking this super green powder shit, to try and clean out my system a little bit and, just trying to get feeling better. My kids were all on me like, oh, maybe your body's reacting to that, because that's right when I started not feeling good, was when I started taking this shit. So I just let it go for a couple of days. But during the week this week, I was like, I literally got out of bed and within 30 minutes needed to go back to sleep. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So I went to the doctor, which, anybody that knows me knows, that's a thing. If I
think that is with most guys.
Yeah, but I just choose not to, and I know a lot of guys don't do that, but I just was like starting to worry about it, like, holy fuck, what's going on here?
Sure.
And I went, and they did their little tests or whatever, and then he's like, oh, you are severely dehydrated. Do you drink water? And I'm like, man, I drink a shit ton of water. And he's like, well, you need to drink more. So he gave me some shot of something that's like water retentive or something. I don't know.
Well, maybe that greens stuff that you're taking is like a diuretic, and it just like flushes out your system too much.
I asked him if I should stop, and he said no. He took one look at me and said, look, fatso, anything with green on it, you should keep putting into your system.
Just remember, eat something green every day.
Yeah. So needless to say, I'm still doing the green stuff, but I feel better now. I took 2 days where I just laid on the bed and half worked and mostly worked with laptop. And today I feel okay. Today I've been up most of the day. I took my normal nap that I do for the show, but other than that, I've been up all day and not falling asleep 3 seconds into looking at a screen or whatever. So,
right, exactly.
So I'm good. I'm hanging in there. I wish I could. I still feel I'm like 90%, I guess. Still feel a little dopey, sleepy, but whatever. I'll get through it.
Maybe you're just, still making adjustments, and maybe you're just kind of like starving a little bit or something.
Could be. And burnout, part of it is burnout.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I've been going 900 miles an hour and I can't stop making businesses and business decisions. And some of it is stress. We had a really, really, and I won't get too much into it, but we had a really big deal out at Pinball PA over the last month that was very stressful for me. And I don't deal with that normally anymore. I never have stress. And for me to actually be like, holy fuck, what am I going to do here? I had that kind of stress for a couple of weeks, and thankfully now that subsided. So hopefully that, and it's actually going to work out to where Pinball PA is going to end up being a barcade now. We're partnering with a bar now, and we're going to have an inside brewery inside Pinball PA. So
nice.
So, but just saying that, you can imagine all the stress level that goes into that.
Right.
So there's been a lot of that going on as well. So I think I probably just got burned out, plus eating like shit, plus new diet, plus not sleeping.
Right.
And so now I'm trying to get my sleep back in order. I'm drinking fucking 400 bottles of water a day. I'm cutting down the caffeine, and I'm going to try this berry stuff that you have, because if it's the same vitamin wise, which it seems to be, I'm all in.
Well,
I'm all in for that.
Well, your man Dan Bongino is all on board there, so
he's pretty built.
yeah, I've been taking this stuff for going on 3 years already, so I like it. I like it. That's all I have in the morning. I have some coffee, this wild berries from Brickyard Nutrition or Brick House Nutrition, and that's it. That sets me for the whole day until I come home and have just something for dinner, and that's it.
Well, if it tastes better than this fucking green shit, this super greens, I swear I said it to you earlier, and I'm going to use the same joke again because it's true. It's not so much a joke as it is true. It's like eating out of the bag of a lawnmower.
Right.
It's just gross.
Yeah, it's like it's like the girl on Yellowstone. Just feed her what you give the horses.
Yep, exactly. That was a great episode.
Speaking of Yellowstone, are you digging this season?
I am. I absolutely. I loved when they went out and Rip was just like, if you're gonna fucking fight, then just do it.
Yeah, just trade punches until
one of you can't get up.
Yeah, until there's a last man standing.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I am digging the new season, and I'm trying to figure out who's going to get killed, because somebody's getting killed.
You think somebody's going to die?
I do. And I'll tell you who I think it is. I think it's going to be Rip.
You think Rip's going to die?
Yep.
Really?
I do. I think
he's such a dominant figure in the show. You think they could take him out of the show?
I hope not. And I haven't read anything saying this at all. This is just gut feel. I think Beth is going to end up getting tired of him being a wishy-washy bitch and take him out.
Really? I don't see it, but I'm not going to say you're wrong, because I
don't think he's being wishy-washy. Everything she's trying to do, he's like, no, why are you going? Why are you getting up so early? Why are you doing this? Why don't you leave it alone?
Well, he's just trying to be the loving, caring husband. I think he just wants peace. He's like us, he just wants peace in his life. He doesn't want the drama and the headache and all the garbage.
I agree, but that doesn't work with Beth. That's a fucking psycho.
Yeah, I know. I like when she was giving him guff about going out on the 2-day ride, and it goes, well, how come you didn't ask me to go along? And so then she starts giving him the lip, and he goes, now put the crazy away.
Yep. It's true though. I mean, she's wacky.
Well, she is. She's very unpredictable and very she's a little psychotic.
Yeah. And I'm still trying to figure out how they're going to bring in the black-haired Beth. They haven't brought her all the way in yet. The one from the other camp that fucked the brother.
Jamie.
Yeah, her. But she's got to be somehow she's going to fuck the family over.
Well, of course.
And I can't wait to see how I'm loving the new season. I'm absolutely all in. It's the best show on TV right now. I can't wait till tomorrow to watch it again. I love that show. It's so good.
Yeah, it's very well done. I can't express how, especially with the setting, the setting and like I said before, one of the best things that they did for the show is that from season to season, none of the characters made any major changes from when the season ends to where the new season begins.
Yeah.
As far as their look or anything, it just really picks right back up where it left off the previous season, and nobody went through it and underwent any major looks about them or any major changes. It
was the biggest flaw in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I agree.
Sons of Anarchy, Jax runs up to the boat, and then 2 days later, which is the start of the new season, his hair's fucking 14 inches longer.
Yeah. From
what was literally supposed to be 2 days ago.
Sure.
And it's like, no, that doesn't work.
That's kind of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy did it a few times, just like, and then they tried to mask it the one time when they came out of jail by just shaving Jax's head.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And the other one that did a pretty good job of that, obviously, was another one of our favorites, was Animal Kingdom.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They stayed pretty consistent through the whole 6 seasons.
Yeah. And as what's her name got older, when it just didn't jive anymore, they just killed her off.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you're out, bitch.
Then they brought in the hot Smurf.
Yeah, then we got the good Smurf.
I missed that show already, man. I enjoyed that one a lot, but Yellowstone has kind of picked up that need for me. So
yeah, same here. Yellowstone is such a great show, man. I love it. It's so good.
Well, that if you're not on the Yellowstone wagon, you really need to jump on, because it is an excellent watch every
Sure.
week.
No, I agree. It's a great show.
And the episodes are pretty long too, so it's not like a 20 minutes and out,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's the best show on TV right now, bar none. It is just the best show on TV.
Well, good on Kevin Costner. I'm sure he's got a big piece of the action as far as the residuals are concerned.
Dude, you know who wrote that show?
Okay.
And all the side projects of it? The guy's name is Taylor Sheridan.
Okay.
We know him from Sons of Anarchy. He was Assistant Chief Hale.
Oh, nice.
Boy, he graduated, huh? Now
Yeah,
he's got 2 hit shows and one soon to be hit show.
Some people have that Midas touch in their area of expertise.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the what's that guy? What that music producer that did everybody's David Foster.
Oh, David Foster, yeah.
He's the David Foster of long form television shows.
Sure.
Thanks for checking out this episode of The Classic Metal Show. Get all of our episodes uncensored at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. Join us weekly from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. Eastern at www.cmsradio.net. Participate in the live chat room at www.chatandkill.com. Once again, thank you for checking out The Classic Metal Show with Neeley and Chris. Hail and kill, fuck you, pal, and hand job!